Alright, so we start off with, as a bard, going up to the top of this tower. So if the top tower glows, I can pick up the slimes that spawn later when the panels glow, because it's hard to get up there, and the orange pathway up here actually will add a poison or bleed effect to you, and it does damage, and there's no reason to take unnecessary damage. It's not very much, but still. So basically I start off popping calling strikes, then I pop on my buffs and just go hammer as fast as I can. Basically I'm trying to get as much damage on it before the first slime, because when the off tank picks up the slime, or I have to pick it up, I can do, I won't waste all my cooldowns. Maybe I'll do a little extra damage to make up for me switching off of the boss onto the ad, which would be good, because this fight, it's all about our deeps. Got deeps it. So basically, off tank picks up the slime. I switch to the slime and just start using straight shot. I use straight shot because its quick animation does set pretty easily controlled amount of damage, and I can switch off quickly without accidentally killing the slime, which would suck. So I switch back to the boss, put my dots back on because, Bard. And we just keep DPSing it until either the next slime spawn and we have to repeat the process we just did with the slime kiting, or it looks like the slime is spawning now, or until the split, which I think happens pretty soon. Yep, there it is. So this one split. Before our DPS was a little bit faster, but not quite fast enough to dodge the second slime. We've often had where the second slime, where we've killed it before the second slime. We were just a little bit slow on this one, I guess. All right, so I run down. First thing I do is run past the boss, proc the tail swipe, and then I stand back here with the other one because the monk up on the first boss that we're currently targeting is proccing the tail swipes for him. So I come back here and proc tail swipes for the off tanks, because it stops his auto attack for about a second and a half maybe. It helps with healing. Healing can get pretty intense. Alright, you'll see I just put Rain of Death on both targets. I do this so that 10% damage reduction, which also helps with healers healing. Obviously they're taking less damage. As the stacks are building up, the more and more damage they take over time, since we are ignoring slimes and just burning boss. Proccing the tail swipes will alleviate that. So I basically just keep going and pop my cooldowns, do some work. Just basically trying to do as much DPS as I can on the first boss. We usually switch about now. It's about, 15% or something. Switch over. And then I run back to that boss and trigger the tail swipe like I did on the first one. Just to slow down the damage as much as I can. As, like I said earlier, the monk will proc tail swipes on doing his regular rotation on the boss. When I have the TOP or the TP and it starts to look like the stacks are building up, I'll throw a couple more Rain of Deaths out. Mitigate more damage. Right now I'm just singing song, putting faux rec and battle voice on because the mana is good on our healers, and we need to burn faster. And then I go back to rocking tail swipes. I'm not trying to proc tail swipes while singing the 3 seconds to sing a song. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, and then I just go back, rinse and repeat, just keep going back and forth, proccing tail swipes. I don't need to be running around like that, but it's fun, whatever. And that's pretty much it for the turn 1. You basically just repeat this process. The important thing is to remember that Rain of Death, if the damage seems to be getting pretty rough, the Rain of Death is a 10% damage reduction. And there's no reason not to put it on if you have the TP for it, which I did. And you should have Invigorate at this point. So you can put a couple out there and Invigorate, make back. You can put 2 of them Invigorate will give you back 400 TP, which will give you back all of the shit you lost putting the Rain of Deaths out. And then we just finished it off. Finished the other one off. Monk went over here, LB'd this one. Finished it, done. It's pretty easy. Dodge poisons, obviously. I mean, there's not much going on. It's basically DPS.